Preparing for Hajj, we are going to speak about jet lag. Wa alaikum salam. We know when traveling to a faraway country like Mecca or any other country that involves hours of travel, many people experience jet lag. Jet lag refers to that feeling of fatigue, lethargy, the inability to sleep that follows air travel, especially air travel that crosses several time zones. So the more hours traveling correlates to the severity of the jet lag. Alongside the fatigue and the lethargy, people have trouble concentrating or making decisions. They often become irritable. Some even experience diarrhea or even loss of appetite. So the reason for jet lag is that as human beings, we have a close connection to nature. We are connected to our environments. Our bodies are naturally inclined to follow the biorhythms of nature, meaning the changes of the day and night, the different seasons, the phases of the moon, all influences us. It influences our emotions, our physiology, meaning at the cellular level. It even influences us spiritually. So the changes that take place in our environment and in nature takes place gradually. For instance, the day doesn't suddenly turn to night. The summer doesn't suddenly become winter. All these phases are gradually introduced. So during air travel, crossing several time zones, our bodies are forced to adjust to a new time in a new place all of a sudden. This is part 2 of the topic jet lag relating to preparing for Hajj. So it is an unrealistic expectation to expect our bodies to adapt. Our bodies, the internal clock, cannot be adjusted like the clock on the wall. Our body's internal clock operates according to the 24-hour cycle of the day, which consists of a balance between daylight and darkness. The balance between sleep and wakefulness is crucial to our health and how we perform as human beings. So it's actually the disruption of the body's natural cycle and the body's inability to adjust in time to suit the time zones that leads to jet lag. So some tips for those travelers that will allow them to overcome jet lag. Try to adjust your sleep patterns according to the time of your destination a few days before you leave. Adopt a schedule weeks before the time so that you can set a certain routine. Example, your eating and sleeping patterns. Those that do not follow a certain routine suffer from jet lag more often. Ensure that you obtain enough sleep before your trip. Sleep at least 15 minutes earlier every night. Set your watch to the destination time so that you can mentally prepare, and this is said to decrease jet lag as well. When you reach your destination, start adapting to the new environment as quick as possible. Get involved with the locals, move around in the streets, and by doing that, adapt to the language. You can also overcome the feeling of jet lag. At the destination, avoid taking naps for too long. If you have to, take a nap for at least an hour. It's my pleasure. Wa alaikum salam.
Yo, Muslim.